Hi there, this video is going to show you how to make a pop-up of a Google form for your learning platform, possibly for something like an agreement or something that you want people to sign as soon as they get on the page. So you're going to need a few things to start off with. You're going to need to make yourself a form in Google Forms. This is my frog agreement here, which I'm just going to ask people to agree to and then put their name, which is going to try and give me an overview of the children and the parents and teachers who have agreed to it as well. So it's just going to do that in a spreadsheet for me. So the first thing I need to do is get the URL from my Google form. So I'm just going to get that now. And then I'm going to use this website, and it's called wilsoninfo.com. And this will actually generate you a pop-up just kind of like this one that it shows you here. Notoriously, these pop-ups are difficult to get right and to make. I've tried a few different ways, and this is just the easiest way to do it, I think. So you get lots of options here. I'm actually going to give mine a little scroll bar so that in case I don't get it long enough, people can still see everything, and you can adjust the height and the width and things like that here as well by the pixels. This is an option to how it's actually going to load. I want mine to load automatically as soon as I go on the page, so I'm just going to choose that there. And it says should we send to the screen, and my problems with symmetry tell me that yes, we should send to the screen, but that's entirely up to you. So now you're going to need something like Dreamweaver or some other kind of HTML editor that you can use, and I'm going to just start myself a new HTML document. Some things you might need to know: this is a head tag and this is a body tag, and we're going to put things in between the two head tags and in between the two body tags for this. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a space so I'm ready, and I'm going to get my code here, which it tells me that that I'm going to generate, and I'm going to, it says step 1, paste the first into the head section. So I get from where it says head, and I'm just going to drag down until it says end script, and I copy that and I put that into the head section in here by pasting. You don't really need to know a lot about code to do this. You don't even really need to know what it means, as long as you're able to copy and paste into the right places. So I'm going to get this body that it tells me to put into the body tag. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to get my body, and I'm going to paste it into there as well. It won't look like anything over here. You won't see anything. It's almost just a blank area. Now I'm just going to save that. So I'll just save that to my desktop. I'll call it pop test. Do for now. So that's now saved. So next thing I need to do is to get myself onto Frog. So I'm just going to log myself into Frog, and I'm just going to, for the purposes of this, just put this into my folder. Obviously, if you're doing this and you want children to see this or parents to see it, you'd need to put it in a place where they have permission to see the files. So let's just find my pop-up test. There it is, and I'm just going to upload that and put that into my files. Now, this is an important step. You'll need to find your pop-up test, which is here. This is not the first pop-up test I've made. And you're going to need to copy the path to clipboard. This is basically copying the URL of that file onto your clipboard. So when I've clicked OK, that's it, I'm done. Just for this, I'm going to put this just into a testing area. So in our class list, doing some work with the design team, so I'll put this into an area in here. So if I just call this pop-up test, that will be okay for now, and I'm going to embed that page that I've just made into here. So I've got the page uploaded, I've already put it onto, I've already copied the path to my clipboard. So what I need to do now is embed that onto the page. So I'm going to use an embed website widget here, and I'm just going to drop that onto the page and click edit, and I'm going to paste the URL of my HTML document that I just made. I'll make it nice and big, and then I just click OK. What will happen is hopefully it will pop up straight away and give you an example of what it is, and then as soon as you click save and close, there's a good chance it will pop up again because it's automatically set to pop up on this window. There's my battery going. Okay, so now I've got this, and it's got a scroll bar. It's not quite wide enough really, but that's just me and my issues with symmetry, I guess. So now if I just prove to you that that works by going out and then back in, you should find that our pop-up automatically appears.